Welcome to Money Brief, where we give you short and simple practical tips about money. Don't forget to subscribe and join our community for more awesome content. Are you constantly worried about your increasing debt and the challenging economy? It's like you're caught in a whirlwind of mounting bills and a paycheck that just doesn't stretch far enough. You're not alone. Many of us are grappling with the harsh realities of high inflation, skyrocketing petrol prices, and interest rates that seem to climb higher every day. And let's not forget the cost of food. It feels like every time you go grocery shopping, the prices have gone up again. It's a tough cycle to break, isn't it? This is the reality for many, and it's a reality that can feel overwhelming. We understand the pressure, the stress, and the sleepless nights spent wrestling with numbers that just don't add up. But what if we told you there is a clear path to escape this financial stress and start building wealth? Undoing financial mistakes doesn't have to be a dream. It starts with understanding the process of getting out of debt. Imagine being able to breathe easy, knowing that your financial burdens are a thing of the past. It's not just a far-off fantasy, it's your future. And the journey to that future begins with 5 simple steps. Step 1 is acknowledging the debt. This might seem obvious, but it's an essential first step that many of us overlook. We can't solve a problem if we're not willing to admit it's there. So, take a deep breath and face the numbers head on. Next, we move on to creating a budget. This is your roadmap out of debt. It will guide your spending and saving decisions, ensuring that every penny is accounted for. This might involve some tough choices, but remember, it's a temporary sacrifice for a lifetime of financial freedom. The third step is prioritizing your debts. Not all debts are created equal. Some have higher interest rates that can rapidly increase your total debt if not addressed. Others might be smaller and easier to pay off, providing quick wins that can boost your motivation. After prioritizing, it's time to set up a payment plan. This is your game plan, a step-by-step strategy for tackling your debts one by one. And remember, consistency is key. Even modest payments made regularly can make a significant difference over time. Finally, we'll explore alternate financial strategies. There are many paths out of debt, and the best one for you depends on your unique circumstances. Debt consolidation, balance transfers, and debt settlement are just a few of the options available to you. With these steps, you will not only free yourself from debt, but also start growing your wealth. Remember, this journey is not just about getting out of debt. It's about building a future where you are in control of your finances, not the other way around. So let's get started. The first step in this journey is acknowledging your debt. It's vital to understand that this isn't about assigning blame or feeling guilt. It's about accepting the reality of your financial situation. Just like a doctor can't treat an illness without a diagnosis, you can't begin to get out of debt without first knowing how much you owe and to whom you owe it. This acceptance isn't always easy. It can be a psychological hurdle to overcome, as our minds often prefer to avoid uncomfortable truths. But remember, this isn't a measure of your worth as a person. It's simply a number, a hurdle on your path to financial freedom. Once you've clearly defined the size and shape of your debt, you've taken the first crucial step towards overcoming it. You've faced the dragon, as it were, and now you can begin to devise strategies to slay it. Only by acknowledging your debt can you begin to devise a plan to overcome it. Once you've acknowledged your debt, the next step is to create a budget. Now, this isn't just about scribbling numbers on paper. It's about crafting a realistic, adaptable plan that includes all your income and expenses. Start by jotting down your monthly income. Don't forget to include all sources, your salary, side gigs, or any passive income. Up next, list your expenses. Everything from your rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, to your morning coffee counts. Now, here comes the crucial part. Make sure your income covers your expenses. If it doesn't, you'll need to make some adjustments. Maybe that means cutting out those daily lattes, or maybe it means finding ways to boost your income. Remember, a budget isn't set in stone. It's a living, breathing thing that will change as your life does. But the key is to stick to it. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and you'll see progress. A well-planned budget is your roadmap to financial freedom. Quick reminder to hit the like button if you've picked up something useful. And if you're not part of our community yet, hit subscribe and bell to stay updated. Now, with a budget in place, it's time to prioritize your debts and set up a payment plan. So, how do you go about prioritizing your debts? One common method is to focus on the interest rates. This is often called the avalanche method. You prioritize your debts by paying off the ones with the highest interest rates first. This strategy can save you money in the long run because you're tackling the debts that are growing the fastest. Another method is the snowball method, where you begin by paying off the smallest debts first. The idea here is to gain momentum. As you pay off each small debt, you feel a sense of accomplishment which motivates you to continue paying off the next one, and the next, and so on. Now, neither of these methods is inherently better than the other. It's all about what works best for you. You might find that a mix of both methods is the best way forward. Once you've decided on your method, it's time to set up a payment plan. This should fall within your budget and should be aimed at accelerating your debt repayment. Start by determining the minimum payments for each of your debts, and make sure these are covered in your budget. Then any extra money you've allocated for debt repayment should go towards the debt you're prioritizing. It's crucial to understand that this isn't a one-time action. It's a process. Each month, you'll need to look at your budget, determine what you can pay, and then distribute that money according to your plan. Adjustments may be needed along the way, and that's okay. The important thing is to stay committed and keep chipping away at your debts. And here's a little secret. Once you start seeing those balances decrease, it becomes a lot easier to stick to your plan. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, gaining speed and size as it goes. Remember, consistency in your payment plan is key to eliminating debt. So keep going, stay focused, and before you know it, you'll be on your way to a debt-free future. While the steps we've discussed are crucial, there are other financial strategies you can employ to hasten your journey out of debt. One such strategy is debt consolidation. This involves combining your various debts into a single loan, often with a lower interest rate. It's like putting all your debts in one basket to keep a better eye on them. This way, you only have to worry about one payment each month instead of several. It can simplify your financial life and potentially save you money in the long run, but remember, it's not a magic bullet. You still need to make your payments on time and in full. Another strategy is refinancing. If you have high-interest loans, you might be able to replace them with a loan that has a lower interest rate. This can reduce your monthly payments and help you pay off your debt faster. But refinancing isn't free. There are often fees involved, so you need to make sure the savings outweigh the costs. Seeking professional help is another avenue to consider. Debt counselors can help you understand your financial situation and provide you with a plan to tackle your debt. They can negotiate with your creditors for lower interest rates or better payment terms. However, it's important to be cautious. There are many shady operations out there that promise quick fixes but deliver nothing but more debt. And let's not forget about lifestyle changes. Living below your means, cutting back on non-essential spending, and finding additional sources of income can all make a significant difference. These strategies aren't glamorous, but they're effective. One last thing to remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. What works best for you depends on your individual circumstances. So, take the time to understand your options and make informed decisions. These strategies, when used wisely, can be powerful tools in your financial arsenal. Getting out of debt might seem like an uphill battle, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. We've taken quite a journey today, exploring the landscape of debt and the strategies to conquer it. We've acknowledged the existence of debt, a necessary first step in any financial recovery process. We've also talked about the importance of creating a budget, a roadmap that illuminates our financial situation and guides us towards financial solvency. We've learned how to prioritize our debts, identifying those that need immediate attention and those that can wait. We've discussed setting up a payment plan, a systematic approach to steadily chip away at the mountain of debt. And we've considered alternate financial strategies, innovative and unique approaches that can expedite our journey out of debt. So, start your journey today, and soon, you'll be on your way to financial freedom and wealth building. If you've reached the end and gained value, express some love by hitting the like button and subscribing. And remember, sharing is caring. Pass this on to someone who could benefit from it.